Clifton Park and Museum is a city park and municipal museum located in Clifton Park, Rotherham, South Yorkshire, England. Clifton Park Museum is located in Clifton House and is one of the several public-owned museum and visitors attraction administered by the Metropolitan Borough of Rotherham. The house is the headquarters of Heritage Services, which also includes York and Lancashire Regimental Museum and Archives and Local Studies. It is Grade 2 listed building. Clifton Park is a visitors attraction with facilities including skate park, Lockery Memorial Park, and children's play area. It is also Grade 2 listed with Historic England. Clifton House was designed by John Carr of York for Joshua Walker, an industrialist involved in manufacture of iron and steel, and completed in 1784. The grounds of the house now comprising the park originally had walled gardens, pleasure grounds, and a fish pond. However, they have mostly been lost due to later park changes. The house and the park were purchased by the Municipal Borough of Rotherham in 1891, and the museum was first opened to public later that year, with the majority of its exhibits loaned by local people. It was administered by the Borough Librarian with a succession of honorary curators until 1970s. In 1974, the soot-blackened stonework was cleaned and the museum building was extended when a roof was placed over the original open courtyard. Clifton Park, in which the museum sits, is in Grade 2 listed with Historic England. So are the gate piers at one of the entrances. Clifton was opened on 25th June 1891 by Prince of Wales, later by Edward VII. Between 1891 and 1893, changes were made to the grounds to add footpaths, entrances, and facilities, resulting in original walled kitchen garden being demolished. In 1830s, a commemorative beech tree was planted for Queen Victoria's coronation. In the 1900s, the main entrances were added. The cenotaph was added in 1922. The memorial garden in 1948. The park was given a Heritage Rotary Fund with a value of £7.6 million. And between the year 2009 and 2011, new features such as water place area was added. A new walled garden was built and has plots maintained by a variety of different groups. The memorial garden has flora displays and central fountain, which is engraved in the name of Rotherham's Victoria's Cross holders. The rock gardens includes waterfalls and ponds. A new garden house and a courtyard was built and offers events spaces and toilets. The house garden has Japanese maple, bamboo, and yellow wigelia. In addition to the museum, there is a land train, children's play area, mini golf, crazy golf, a sand pit, a wet splash area, a rock garden, memorial garden, skate park, a fun park, a bowling green, tennis court, picnic, walking and bandstand. A park run takes place in the park every Saturday morning. In the year 2003, the museum was closed for a major refurbishment of the building and displays. The refurbishment cost £3 million in total and included major repairs to the roof, heating systems, stonework, windows, and electrical systems. In addition to new displays, improved public facilities included a study room, a cafeteria, and a gift shop. A lift was also installed to make the public fully accessible to disabled visitors. The interior was decorated using exact color scheme as used when the building was a Georgian country house in 18th century. Clifton Park Museum reopened to the public on 29th January 2005. If you're loving the story of Clifton Park and Museum, please like and subscribe. In 1783, Joshua Walker had Clifton House built shortly after his marriage to a wealthy lady, Susanna Need. Joshua was the son of industrialist Samuel Walker, who along with his brother had founded the Walkers' iron and steel business in Rotherham in 1746. Clifton House was a very public declaration of wealth and power, and its position on top of a hill would have made it visible from across much of Rotherham. In 1806, Joshua also purchased Blythe Hall in Nottinghamshire. His son Henry moved there with his family. The Walker family had other large houses built in Rotherham. Joshua's cousin Jonathan had Farham House built in 1761, and his brother Joseph had Eastwood House built in 1786. Following the death of his father and older brother, also named Samuel, Joshua inherited controlling interest in the family business. He continued to run and develop the Walkers' Iron Works, and in 1788 they started work on an experiment iron bridge designed by the right Thomas Paine. Thomas Paine had made a point of choosing the Walkers' Iron Works as partners in his experiments. He needed a company that was capable of casting the size and quality of iron suitable for the bridge making. In 1796, the Walkers were asked to cast the second ever iron bridge at Sunderland. Joshua also started to expand his business interests beyond manufacturing. The growth of iron and steel production in Rotherham and Sheffield had highlighted the need for a bank. In 1792, Joshua and his older brother Samuel formed a partnership with two other businessmen and opened the Rotherham and Sheffield Bank. Joshua and Susanna had 6 children, but only 3 of them survived into adulthood. They were Henry, Joshua, and Susanna. Joshua Walker lived in Clifton House until his death, aged 65, in 1815. He left the house to his son Henry, on condition that Susanna, his wife, and Henry's mother could continue living there. It seems that she lived at Clifton House until she died in 1831. Following Susanna's death, Henry moved into the property with his wife Elizabeth and 4 children. In 1842, Henry's granddaughter Elizabeth Edith was born in the house. Sadly for the family, her mother died within days of her being born. In 1851, census returns shows Henry and his granddaughter Elizabeth Edith as the residents of the house, along with their 9 servants.